You are my best friend. You are my rock. I love you so much, and I never want to spend another day without you.
You're so cute. I'll cry.
I still think it's so weird though.
Okay.
But yeah.
No, I feel the same way. I can't wait for us to be together permanently,
Yeah.
not doing this backwards and forwards thing,
Yeah.
and I'm excited for what the rest of our life has in store.
Oh,
Yeah,
Aww.
love you, baby.
I love you too.
Okay. Hello and karibuni tena to Glow Up with McKenna. I'm your girl McKenna, and today we are, of course, at our normal location. Pete's Cafe is located at the Arc, Nyangumi Road. You guys, their foods, the delicacies, their drinks are super amazing. And remember, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they always have something special for you. And from Monday to Friday, they always have cocktails. Happy hour, yes, Monday to Friday from 4 p.m. hadi wanafunga sawa. So guys, today we're having an exclusive, actually something that has not been done anywhere else. Yes, you only get it over here. I have a couple that you guys really admire. They're such a beautiful couple. They make marriage look so easy. They make marriage look so heavenly. As in, they are just super amazing. And they have such sweet personalities, man. They're just nice people.
You're just hyping us. I'm here
Not,
like,
it's
give
true.
us more, give us more.
You
Yes.
guys are nice, aren't you? You are nice.
I hope so.
You are actually. And they've granted my request of coming to my channel, so I'm grateful. So guys, so let's dive right into the love story, the beautiful love story of the beautiful couple, Lenana Kariba and wifey, Helen Kariba. I hope you say.
No.
She's Mrs. Kariba, right?
Yeah,
Mrs. Kariba.
yeah, Mrs.
Yes.
Kariba.
I thought you had like a center name that you use as the start.
No.
No.
So I have the amazing Lenana Kariba and Helen Kariba. You've always wanted to know their love story, how they met, where she's schooled. So this opportunity, kwanza, let's introduce them. Like, what you introduce pia wenyewe. I hope you understand some Swahili. I'll drop some Swahili words
That's
over there.
okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right, so we start with men first.
I'm fast. Well, my name is Lenana Kariba. As you know already, I feel like I was just here yesterday, Kwanzaa, when we were doing this. Yeah. What more is there to say?
Introduction about you or description. If you ask to Lenana.
I am an actor. I am 33 years old. So that sounds so weird to say out loud now. Makes me feel old. And I am married with no kids.
Yes.
Yet. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Mama.
So I'm Helen Kariba. Oh, it's nice saying that actually. I don't get to say it that often, so it's like I'm Helen Kariba. Yeah. I was born in London, but I grew up between Kenya and the UK. So my dad is actually from Kenya. He was born here. My family is from Kenya, so that's my connection to Kenya. And I work as a finance director. Not as exciting as an actor, but yeah, I work in finance. For me, it's fun. And I am clearly also married. What else do you want to know?
All right, so give us a little update. Are you a firstborn? Are you a lastborn in your family?
I am the only born.
You're the
Only child. I am the only child. But I am not spoiled. As soon as you say you're an only child, everyone says you're so spoiled, you must have had so much growing up. No, my parents made sure I stayed humble. So yeah, they kept me very grounded, which was good.
Yeah, where exactly in London were you brought up?
West London. So yeah, my family home's in West London. I was in boarding school. So between boarding school, I was just backwards and forwards to Kenya constantly. So whenever I wasn't in school, I was here.
So anytime you were in Kenya, where did you used to stay?
So we stayed at the coast, Kikambala, just north of Mombasa. We actually lived in a hotel, so I grew up living in a hotel. Sun and
That's
sand.
so
She's
expensive
not
though.
spoiled. Remember, she's not spoiled.
spoiled.
This is all just.
You're making me sound bad. I'm not spoiled, but just my parents were very good friends with the owners of the hotel, Sun and Sand. I think a lot of people probably know it's quite a popular resort. So yeah, that's where I kind of grew up.
Yeah. So you said your dad is Kenyan.
Yes.
Like he was brought up in Kenya. Is he
Yes, born, brought up, first language is Swahili. So yeah.
like does he have a Kenyan parent? If that makes sense. Are you like Kikuyu, Meru or something?
No, look at me. I'm
I
so
know, right?
I'm see-through. I'm actually see-through, so no, definitely not. He's like not from the colonial kind of. So he's English Kenyan. Yeah, but my family history would be all in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from the UK.
Where did you go to campus?
Where did I go to campus? Like university?
Yes.
I went to the University of Hertfordshire, which is north of London. People gonna know what that is? It's north of London, not too far, and I studied economics. So I have a degree in economics. Yeah.
Did you have what was your childhood like? Was it the normal childhood?
I don't think it was normal in the respect that I was constantly traveling, so I feel like I was very fortunate. My mum works for an airline, so we were always able to travel. We were always able to come backwards and forwards between Kenya and London. I think that's made me who I am today, so it's such a blessing really for me. Yeah, not many people get to have that kind of experience in life, so I feel very fortunate.
Do you have a beautiful childhood memory?
One in particular, my whole childhood was beautiful.
The most memorable one? Or what you miss most that you used to do often that you can't do when you're a grown up, of course?
So running around on the beach with all my friends, probably in Kenya. So my parents were very relaxed. I was able to be quite free. So friends with everyone from the village in Kikambala, and us guys just used to make a lot of mischief, probably I would say, cause my parents a lot of stress. I was always running around and then they couldn't find me. So it was normally somewhere around.
Yeah, and from social media, a lot of people can judge you as a really quiet, cool lady. Have you always been like that? Ama, you had some cheeky ways, kitambo, when you were in the adolescence?
Maybe when I was a teenager, I was a bit naughty. Yeah, I got some slaps from my mum. They were well deserved. I had some attitude, but I feel like all teenage girls probably go through that. You're pushing your boundaries a bit. But apart from that, I think I'm quite quiet, probably a bit introverted, not like this one.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, we share a lot of the same things when it comes to that. Like, I feel like I am quite, as much as people think, I'm quite introverted. You know, I don't do as much as people think as I do. Like, if I'm not on set, if I'm not working, we're probably just spending time doing our own things, and most of the time it's at home playing games.
Yeah, this one, PlayStation.
I'm such a fan of you too, so can I already know, it's like I'm part of you.
In that aspect, we do share that. So I think it works out. Because we actually don't even go out that much. So it isn't like a thing where I do and she doesn't. Like, we do it together even when we do.
So Lenana, do you have like a beautiful memory, childhood memory? I know we all know about your background, so that I'm not like asking you a lot about it right now.
Wow, I don't know. It's hard to pick just one. Although it's weird, one that comes to mind is when my grandparents were alive, when we used to go and visit them. I don't know, there was something about being at home back, like, in Shags.
Where's the Shags?
It's Waingige. Waingige, yeah. You know?
It's not far.
It's
like
not far.
Kikuyu.
Kikuyu. Let's just say Kikuyu, yeah. So Waingige is where it is. And the times that we used to go and visit my grandparents there, and just like playing around with the kids in the neighborhood, and because at that time, I just related with anyone who I was with around when I was a kid. I don't know, that just comes to mind, and I don't know, I had so much fun doing that. Now it's different. It's different.
All right, sister, let's get into the beautiful love story. So, who goes first? Now, this one is an open field.
It depends where you want to start, you know.
Of course, how we met.
How we met?
How and where?
Well, we met here in Nairobi, of course. It was a mutual friend's birthday party, and we were both invited. It's the first time we met, and our friends, like the friends I have, are the same friends that she had, but we never met. So we had the same circle of friends, but somehow
for maybe like 10 years, we were always with the same people, but never together.
But we never met.
It's funny.
And so this random night that I was invited to this party, and then she was there as well, and my friend is like, "Oh yeah, this is Helen," and I'm like, "Oh, nice to meet you," and that's basically it. I mean, after that, we just kept talking most of the night.
It was like a friendship kind of thing. That was how it started. So.
Yeah, that's how it started, and then it just built from there. And then I remember she left to go back to the UK for work, and then when she came back, we got in contact again, and we just spent a lot more time together. And then, yeah, that's how it happened.
It sounds so like
It sounds like, yeah, it's not
anticlimax,
exciting.
you know?
I'm sorry, guys.
It wasn't exciting.
It's not exciting. We just, that was it. We met
Yeah.
at a party, we connected, and yeah.
People say that when you see, when a man sees a woman, you always identify this is my wife material. From the beginning, did you have that thought, or it was more of a friendship thing?
It was a friendship thing first. There was no doubt, you know. It was a friendship thing first because at the time, I had told myself I wasn't really looking for anything. I was, you know, I had just come up from a long-term relationship, and I thought I don't want to be in anything serious right now.
Yeah.
But when you do meet that person, you know who's gonna be your wife. That changes everything. Because I thought that too, yet here I am. And it took a very short time for me to realize that, you know, yeah, she was definitely the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you realize, this is more than a friendship? This is not just the normal friendship.
It took quite a few months. So we were talking for quite a while. Like you said, I moved back to London for work. So we had the space, we were separated. We talk every now and again, but it was super like casual. How are you? How's things going? Oh, great. Nice to hear. Nothing, you know, nothing
Hi,
serious. Yeah, hi. Those conversations that you have.
Yeah.
But then I came back to do some more work, like hand over things. Then we went out for lunch, then we talked more. Then I came back again because visiting friends and seeing people.
And that's just how it happened, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
and by the second time I came back,
one thing led to another, and here we
yeah,
are.
yeah. The second time I came back, it was kind of like, okay, we're going for dinner, but it feels like it's not just dinner with a
not just dinner
friend.
now,
There's
yeah.
something. I should maybe
Something.
do my hair,
Oh.
buy a new
Something is
dress.
happening.
Yeah.
So what attracted you to him and vice versa? Let's start with you.
Mm-hmm. It's just
Oh,
an
for me,
amazing
first?
person.
I mean, oh wow, I don't.
What did you first notice about her? The first time you saw her?
Oh, I mean, the first time I mean, this is very honestly right off the bat. The first thing I noticed was her very African physique, which, not to say that, you know, people from diaspora are not like that, but but honestly, that is the first thing I noticed, and I was like, wow, I've never seen like a Mzungu who has the African physique like this, and yeah. Oh, come here.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Pascal is behind the
Pascal
camera
Tokodi's
being
just over
Pascal
there.
Tokodi, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
Anyway, yeah, so that's the first thing I noticed, obviously. But then when we started talking, it was just so easy. First of all, we just connected so easily, our conversation, and she was so kind and sweet.
Aww.
And from there, you know, yeah, it just built up.
It was very similar. I
But
feel
she's
like
very
we
pretty.
clicked just very quickly.
Physically, what did you notice first about
Oh,
him?
physically, his eyes.
Hey.
His eyes are yummy. He has yummy eyes. He has yummy eyes. So yeah, that was definitely the first thing.
Oh,
Holding a
yes.
conversation, you know, sometimes you don't want to look people in the eye and you feel like a bit like awkward. It was not like that with him.
Yeah.
So then the voice. He has a very smooth, that voice. Yeah, I like the way he speaks. You don't think so? You don't think you have a good voice?
Everyone hates their own sound of their voice. Me,
Okay,
if I
yes.
watch
Oh, that
this
makes
later and I'll be like, oh God, is that what I sound like? Jesus, I'm never doing an interview again. But if she likes it, hey, that's what matters, right?
All right. Can you remember the first place you went for a date? An official, like now you're official and
Oh man, an official
the first
date.
place. I
Was
should
it
actually ask
Talisman?
I would say Talisman.
I think it was
Or
Talisman,
what was the one that
yeah.
we went to by Radisson, and was that before Talisman? I don't remember the name of that
remember.
restaurant,
Oh, God.
but I remember.
I don't remember.
But that one was more. We hadn't really like. I guess I would
No.
say Talisman.
Yeah, I think
which
Talisman
is,
was an actual date.
Talisman is one of our favorite restaurants, actually.
It is.
Yeah.
It is my favorite.
Yeah. And then you came and did such a beautiful wedding. What? It was so simple but beautiful at the same time. And everyone can notice there's something happening somewhere.
Aww.
Where was the location at, by the way? Where did you like have the wedding at?
So it was in Antigua, so in the Caribbean. By the way, we planned that wedding in 1 week.
Yeah.
We only decided we were going to go and have a wedding 1 week before the wedding happened. So that planned, it was not planned.
Yeah.
It was very...
The thing is, we were supposed to actually have done it here in Nairobi.
Yeah.
But with the whole COVID thing, it was making it very difficult for her to come, me being there and her being here and everything. And now I'm moving to the UK, which now we're just finalizing that process of doing
You're
that.
moving to the UK?
Yeah,
You're leaving us?
I'm leaving you guys.
Hey,
Not,
Yeah.
not permanent.
Not
Not
permanently.
permanent.
I'll
not
be
permanent.
around. I'll be around,
Once in a
but
while.
but I'm primarily living with her there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And with
Thank
getting
you.
ready for all of that, you know, the paperwork and all that stuff, we had already talked about getting married, and that
Yeah.
was part of the plan.
Yeah.
And so, like, it was one of those things for, okay, fine, we need to do this now, and we can't do it in Nairobi, for obviously. So let's find the easiest and closest place we can go.
So what was the reason exactly? Sorry, as in for like
For-
rushing it.
For rushing it,
Rushing the wedding.
it was like the process of me having to go there and getting my paperwork together.
Yeah.
Us getting married was a big step in that.
Yeah.
And so
The UK make it very hard, by the way.
they,
If
So
you want to
unless
go
you're
and
getting
live in the UK, they really make you
Yeah.
suffer to try and apply for that thing. If you're not married, it's just
Yeah.
gone. There's,
So
there's no chance.
obviously I'd proposed to her. She
Yeah.
said yes. So we were already engaged, and we had planned to come and do it actually last year here in
Yeah.
Nairobi. But because now that couldn't happen, we just sat down and we talked about it. It's like, listen, we need to get this wedding done so that we
Yeah.
can get my paperwork ready, so that I'm able to actually,
Yeah.
the moving process is easier.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we just thought, okay, fine, let's see where we can get married, like today, now.
So
The
when-
UK also make it very difficult, so
Yeah.
we couldn't get married there. And we looked at a couple of places, and Antigua was the only one where if we went and got married today, we'd get our paperwork tomorrow,
Yeah.
come back, all sorted.
Yeah.
And so that's
when
how
And
it
it was a
happened.
holiday. So
Oh, it was a holiday.
as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it was a
because
holiday
we were there
and a wedding.
for about what,
We were 7
7
days,
days. Yeah. So it was a holiday stroke wedding.
Do you kind of feel sad that were your parents there? And your
No,
family?
no, it was just the two of us.
Your parents aren't there as well.
No, it was
Don't
just
you guys
us.
feel a bit guilty doing it like on
We
your
had
own?
talked to our
Yeah,
parents
we spoke
prior
to them.
it was something that even when we sat down and talked about it, we were on the phone with our parents and we were telling them, listen, this is the situation.
If they said no, we wouldn't
This,
have
yeah,
done
for
it.
sure.
Yeah,
So this is
they
what we
weren't
need to do,
comfortable.
and they were all for it. They were like, you know what, you guys do what you need to do because it makes everything easier. And we told them when
We'll
we're
do
done and we
something.
settle
Yeah.
in the UK, we'll come and do our Nairobi wedding. So
Yeah.
that's still happening.
And you have nice parents. What are you as African parents?
I know.
Like,
I mean,
whoa.
they're very. They know, they understand the
Yeah.
situation. They're just very chill, I guess. I don't know. I'm
They're
very
our
lucky to
parents
have
are quite
parents
similar.
like
They're
yeah.
both
They are
basically
open-minded.
very much so. They're
But-
like, we want you to live your lives. We want you to live your best lives. So you guys go and do what you have to do.
Yeah.
So, okay, the wedding. Who was invited for the wedding? Just you two. The
No
cast of
one.
course.
No, there was no one.
Huh?
No one was even invited.
It was. I mean,
If,
here's the
if
thing.
our parents can't be there, I was like, I don't even want
What about a
anyone
pastor,
there.
like someone to?
Oh yeah, the pastor.
Oh yeah, they
yeah.
took care of it. They took care of everything
Yeah.
when we got there. So they arranged with the pasta and the cake. Even I didn't even know there was gonna be a cake. There was a cake.
The flowers. They
The
did.
flowers. The only
everything.
thing we had to do was bring ourselves, and we bought her dress in the UK, and that was
Yeah.
it.
So there weren't witnesses.
No, the witnesses,
The
were,
witnesses
were the
were the
people
people
at the
from the
hotel,
hotel.
the staff, like
Oh
the
my
man, the
God.
manager.
Yeah,
I think the
imagine.
manager and the one who was arranging the wedding thing. They were
Yeah.
the two witnesses, and the
Yeah.
pastor, of course. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You guys. this is
I
how
know
good
we've got
we
some
are.
random people who we don't even know. I was like, yeah,
We're not very conventional. That's yeah.
but that wasn't really a problem. It didn't really bother us too much.
Sorry, let me
Because-
just ask this. Okay, how much did you spend for the wedding? I'm sorry, I just had to for the people.
No,
as
I
well.
mean it wasn't expensive at
At
all.
all,
At-
I
like-
mean, like we
At
literally
all.
didn't.
My dress was less than $200, and I think that's very low for it. Yeah, I
That
was
was it.
like,
And it was so beautiful.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like the thing is, like I said before, it was a holiday, and
Yeah.
then the wedding was part of it as well. And because we knew it was gonna be really nothing, I mean, it took 2 hours, an hour maybe. I think
Yeah.
when we were standing at we were on a cliff, standing at the altar. That took like an hour.
Yeah.
And when we signed the papers, that was it. The rest of the trip was just us having a holiday. So
Because
the
it was a
holiday is really
holiday
what
as
we
well.
paid for.
I think it was about $5,000 for everything.
Yeah. And
I
this was
mean
an all
everything.
expense
For real.
paid,
Yeah.
whatever. Like so,
All the
you know,
food,
drinks,
all the
food, you know.
drinks, all
So
the
like I
activities.
said, it was basically a holiday
Yeah.
Yeah.
that we just happened to have a wedding thing at. Yeah.
Now that Corona is relaxing, would you guys consider now like not really a wedding, like a party
Yeah,
to commemorate
absolutely.
your wedding when your family and
Absolutely.
friends are around?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Are you
sure.
planning for that?
Yeah, we
We'll
are
plan
planning for
a
that.
traditional
We-
wedding as well.
Oh, you're planning for one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
really wants one of those.
Yeah.
I'm about to say I'll get crushed, but I'm like, McKenna, behave yourself. Just kidding. Though.
Come.
Yeah, come, of
you.
course.
Come.
So yeah, we definitely want to do that. We're definitely planning that. We're gonna
Yeah.
have it here in Nairobi, and yeah, I mean, what else? Just that it's going to be a traditional type
Oh, there won't be
wedding.
like a white gown anymore, like again.
No, I don't
No,
think we're
no.
going to do the whole white gown thing. No,
I
no,
don't
no.
think so.
No.
It would be
It's going to be a big party.
Yeah.
Traditional
this is
wedding,
where
big
everyone
party
can
thing.
come,
Yeah.
friends,
So everyone
cousins,
can come,
family.
You can come. Everyone can come.
yeah, everyone can come.
Yeah.
But my question is, okay, your parents are wamekubali, so like they're okay with that.
Yeah.
But then there's always the uncles. You know, in
Yeah.
Africa, you're a child of everyone.
Yes,
Family.
yes, of course.
Hakuna ile uncle moja wawili, they were like, hey bro, we understand it's your son and it's okay, but
Yeah,
it's still
well,
not okay.
Those ones are the ones who have actually, not that we had already planned to do the wedding here, but they're the ones who have insisted that we should have something here in
Yes.
Nairobi just for them at least.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, there are a few uncles and aunties who've spoken up,
Yeah.
and I've heard them,
Yeah.
and it will happen.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, you're an obedient kid.
I try to be.
Yeah, okay. So that's one unique thing that you both do together.
Oh, I mean everything. You know, it's funny because we were talking about this before she came. I know sometimes we have spent so much time apart. It had been now 3 months, 4
Yeah,
months.
3 months.
Before that, it was 6 months even before we had seen each
Yeah.
other. And I remember telling her the best part about the time we spend together is the nothing that we do when we're together.
Yeah.
It's not, and weirdly enough, like when we go to the store, like grocery shopping, like for the house, nothing actually, like, you know. I don't know what it is. It's something about that. I just enjoy it so much.
Yeah.
The very simple things, especially when
very
we're just like
mundane
doing nothing
things.
together.
Yeah.
That is the most fun that I have with her.
It's just nice being together.
Yeah.
Aw,
think, yeah.
You're more best friends. I can see that. As
Oh
well.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's definitely
for
my
sure.
best friend. Yeah,
So,
for sure.
And then you're not okay. Actually, your account is private. But thank you. Follow me. I had to plug myself in.
Ah, Lord.
I had to do that. But anyway, you're more of a private person, like
Yeah,
generally, and he's a
he's a public figure, exactly.
Yeah. So how do you sometimes feel like, babe, please just chill kidogo do for me, like a little bit?
It doesn't bother me, honestly.
It doesn't?
No. And I feel like I'm becoming more and more because now we do things together on his page.
Yeah. You're like vlogging, like
Yeah, and
like,
Yeah.
I'm always with the phone taking his videos.
She's always with the
so when you
phone.
see him on videos and he's not the one doing it's me,
you.
not me.
Yeah, she
I'm
takes,
his
you know.
official videographer, unpaid.
are you paid for
Unpaid.
that? I was actually
Unpaid
No.
videographer.
Please, invoice.
yeah.
Invoice,
Yeah,
right?
by the way.
Yeah, but she's the one who does a lot of those things when we're together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
In the
she'll take over my account even.
I've done
And,
that once.
She's done that once.
For real.
She's planning to do that
on a
again.
night out,
I think
I might do
sometime
it.
this week before
I
she
might.
leaves. But yeah.
She lives.
I might.
And I'm sure, not I'm sure, okay, I've said it, I've saved. But okay, Akwezi Kosa, like, we can't miss 1, 2, 3 weird DMs. Like, his DMs.
Oh my,
Yeah,
my
his
DMs,
1, 2,
yes,
3
yes.
ladies trying to show their shot on him.
Yeah.
How do you, do you like respond to some of those responses yourself?
Normally
How do you handle it?
together, we talk about it together.
Normally together. A lot of times it happens, and it's some of them are so hilarious. Where I even, if we're not together, I'll call her, or you know,
Yeah.
we're sitting there, and I'm like, babe, you have to come and see this. Come. I even tell her, you know what, you respond to this one, because I'm just like, a lot of the times I feel like everyone knows,
Yeah.
but I don't know where those girls come from. Sometimes, guys.
I mean, it's okay. I don't feel offended.
Are you that secure though?
Yeah.
You sound so secure, as in, which
For
is a really
sure.
good trait.
It's
and
one of the
very-
things I love about her,
For
actually.
real?
Oh,
She's
yeah,
so
she's
secure.
I'm not jealous as a person at all.
For
At
real?
all. No. I'm like, this is part of his job.
Yeah.
He's in the public eye. Of course, people want to talk to him. They want to take pictures. They want to DM him. Please feel free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no bad vibes from my side at all.
Aw.
At all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the ones who shoot their shots and stuff, we have fun with those sometimes, because she's like, oh, let's see how far this can go. For real? Oh yeah, yeah, we have fun with those sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did you ever think you'll date a celebrity? Of course, he's a celebrity, so.
No, I didn't know he was a celebrity when,
When
we
we
met.
met,
I
yeah,
had
she
no
didn't
idea.
know.
To me, he was introduced, and I'm just like, this is just a normal guy. It's
normal
later
guy.
then when I'm like, oh, so you're actually on TV.
What was your
Okay,
reaction at
people,
first?
people know who you are. That's very interesting. When we go out and someone come and say, can we take a picture? I was like, why? Oh, okay, yes, fine, But it's different. It's not what I'm used to, of course. My job is very much, I'm at a desk, I'm at a laptop for hours and hours.
Yeah.
Not so exciting, and then it's just something different. It's a nice balance that we have.
Yeah.
I'm very boring. so he makes me more exciting.
Yeah.
No, well, she means career-wise, but even then, it's okay.
That's still okay.
But I think that's the dynamic of how
Yeah.
different our lives are in terms of career. It's what makes it very interesting, I guess, even for her. So it doesn't bother her. Doesn't bother me. Obviously, that doesn't bother her. So
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah.
And then the scenes that he's kissing, because he's single girls like
Yes.
Mr.
I
Nick.
knew that was gonna come out.
Mr. Nick.
Yes.
I hate to, I'm sorry.
No,
But
it's
Mr.
good.
Nick. What's your take on that video? As in, how do you feel?
Fine. In fact, the women that he works with, they're amazing.
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect for them. I think they're brilliant actresses. It's not real life,
Of course.
it's acting, and that's part of the job.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I feel fine about it. I'm also there watching every Thursday Single Kiasi. My God,
Oh,
what
yeah,
is
we're
the
sitting
tea
at
that
home
is
watching
coming?
it together. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the biggest number one, like.
Yeah,
to
for
watch.
sure. I'm
Yeah.
like, kiss her now.
Like, do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
So since you got married, do you feel like the need of course you're an actor and you have to do it, but does it get to a point where like, you start second guessing, like, should I really, I have my wife here around.
No, I
Yeah, I
have
was
never
gonna say,
really.
I hope not.
I haven't
hope not.
never really thought about it. Never had any doubts. I mean, like this thing. I'm with my career. I'm very open, and as an actor, this is the kind of things that have to be. These are the
Yeah.
stories that you have to tell,
Yeah.
and there's certain things that have to come up when you're telling this story. In terms of me being in a relationship with said woman, and of course that kind of chemistry has to come out when you're shooting this show, right? Otherwise, it doesn't look real, and then I'm not doing my job.
Yeah.
So
I would never want to be the reason why he didn't take a job. Like, I would hate that, honestly. So I want him to obviously be the best he can be in his
Yeah,
career.
for sure.
Yeah.
If there was
So-
something that I didn't do, it's because I didn't want to do it. It had
Yeah.
nothing to do with
with
her.
her,
Or,
Yeah.
And then now you guys, you're so beautiful, so handsome. The angels will be
The angels. What angels are
the
these?
little angels.
What angels?
The babies.
The baby
the
angels,
babies,
ah.
The baby angels will be so cute.
Mm.
Let me chungulia. Is there someone inside here?
Not yet. Not
yet.
yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Why though? Maybe. Let
Yeah,
me
we
try.
just-
we have talked about having a family.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is another reason why we were really trying to move along this process for me actually moving there, because I wouldn't want to do it when we weren't together. All this
Yeah.
back and forth thing is not the best environment to obviously, have
For
a
the baby as well.
yeah. So we have talked about it.
Yeah.
We are gonna do it and start at some point. Do it. Do it.
Oh gosh.
Do it.
TMI.
Yeah. So we have talked about it. We are gonna do it, and probably once we settle properly, when I settle down in the UK, then we can
Yeah.
probably talk about
We can start
having
that.
Yeah.
babies, angels.
Angels.
But yeah, they'll come.
They'll be
come.
cute.
They'll come. We'll bring them here.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They will come here.
Thank you. So you guys are planning to not permanently, of course, but your primary home will be in the UK.
In the UK, yes.
So the kids will be.
The kids will
UK
be
citizens.
born and raised in the UK, and
Yeah.
but of course, just like the way she was raised, we're definitely going to have a lot of their culture here
Yeah.
shared with them, so they'll be
Yeah.
here a lot as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama, what's your favorite Kenyan dish?
Chapos.
Chapos
She
and
loves chapos.
Probably chicken, like a chicken stew. And yeah.
Oh, and githeri. She loves.
Oh, I love githeri. Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
love-
she loves
I love-
githeri. She loves githeri. But chapos, oh man, she
Any day.
if you just sit her down with a plate of chapos, that's
Maybe
it. That's
even
dinner.
that, maybe a tea. Just
Yeah, chapo and a cup. That's it. That's it for dinner. I mean, I'm gonna say I'm amazing chef, but she is good. Yeah. I love
I
her
can cook.
cooking. So
And he can cook as well.
yeah, I do a little cooking. She does most of the cooking, but she's an
But you're-
amazing cook. I love her food. Yeah. So
what's your favorite UK dish?
oh
Oh,
man,
UK dish.
UK dish. I
Look
don't
at her
know.
reaction.
I mean-
I'm like, oh my god.
What is there really
There
that's
is- I don't-
UK? Pie, fish and chips, or maybe roast dinner.
Roast dinner is a really good one, but it's. I mean, how do you describe roast dinner?
Vegetables, meat, potato,
Meat,
like with the
potatoes,
gravy,
yeah.
like
No.
a soup.
Yeah.
Sounds so boring, right?
But yeah, but I do like that. I like pies as well, and yeah, it's had fish and chips which is a very English thing. I don't know if
Mm.
people know this, but actually the
Yeah.
whole fish and chips thing, it's a very English dish.
Yeah.
For them, it's like
It's like a Friday fish and
yeah,
chips.
Friday
You
fish
have
and
your
chips. It's like
thing.
the way us guys have McFries or like the whole thing. That is what it is
Yeah,
for
yeah,
them.
yeah.
And
Sorry, Pascal Tokod is trying to.
Yeah.
I know,
Much as
yeah,
he can.
you know.
I'm like, oh my god. Sorry.
I just thought he was here even to see us, man.
Yeah.
Come
But
on,
you
he was here
didn't
to
come
do other
say
things,
hi.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that is, I don't really have a particular, like, this is my favorite dish,
Okay,
but
dish, yeah.
I just like food. Me, I ate everything. I ate everything.
Has she tried a kibandaski in Kenya? Have you tried kibandaski?
No,
No,
she
she
hasn't.
doesn't
I
know.
haven't taken her for that, actually. That's my fault. That's my fault.
What is it?
Next time when you
What
come
am I
back, I'm going to
missing?
take you. You see those chapo?
Yeah.
Bas.
It's amazing chapati.
Yeah.
And
Like-
it's the usual slap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
They're
Why?
really
Why?
nice.
have you
It's
not
exactly
taken
like
me?
what it sounds
Why
like.
haven't
It's at a kibanda, you know, and
You
you
say
just
you
you
love
sit down
me.
on like a bench.
You
The
say you
guys,
love me.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
say you love her.
And
I
then-
say, you know.
Yeah.
It's because she gets them so easily. My mom, like at
Oh,
my
yeah.
house, you will never cross her chapos.
No, that's
Yeah,
what I like
yeah,
at
yeah.
kibandaski. You know, if you've ever noticed, people like a kibandaski, there's just a different taste.
There
of-
is for sure.
It's
For
the same
is
meal,
it-
but a
everything.
very different taste.
Yeah, the way it's made, the process,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
you know the environment. I don't know. Everything just makes it better.
Next time, ukirudi, when you come back.
Even I haven't done that in a while.
haven't?
I haven't done that since like college, I think, man.
For real, I think
Yeah,
I'll take
and-
you guys. They
Yeah.
on you.
I know.
Built on,
Next
you know.
next
I like
episode is
it.
gonna be
Yeah.
there. That's
why
where we're
not?
gonna shoot the next episode, and we'll have
Okay.
chapo tea on this hand.
Yeah,
They-
yeah.
And
they give
majonjo.
it to you on like a fork like this
Uh-huh.
with the tea on this hand. You're good.
Yeah. So how is the house renovation back in the UK going on? Like, how far are you guys?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, not very far.
Yeah, it's a process.
The process.
We've redone the bathroom,
Mhm.
and now we're adding another floor to the house.
Yeah,
so that
so-
starts when I go back. We have our builders, so we're adding in another bedroom, bathroom. We'll get there.
Yeah,
By
we'll
the
get
end of
there.
this year, it should
we
be
haven't
done.
started that yet, but the plan is, yeah, when we go back, we'll probably get started on that right away. So
Yeah.
yeah.
The architect drawings are there and the plans are made, so now it's just a matter of being there. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we always say our proposals are mostly for the ladies, as in you're
Uh-huh.
the one to receive. How was it? Did you see it coming, by the way?
no,
You never. How did it happen? Just
It was,
explain to them.
oh.
it was
Yeah, I mean,
it
you-
was
you
at
tell them.
home. It was at home,
Uh-huh.
which is for people that would know me. I don't like those big public kind of displays of things. Like my
That
worst
would have
nightmare
killed
is
Oh, yeah.
my worst nightmare is walking into a restaurant, balloons, and then everyone watching, and I can't.
She would
I
have
would have
died.
run away. I would have run away. I would have been so embarrassed. So it was at home, and then I'd just come from showering. It was so like,
You are just the two of you.
yeah, just the two of
Was
us
this
at
the
Did
two
you
home.
of
even
us?
record it at least?
No,
memory
no,
of it.
because here's the thing. I could have maybe, but
Yeah.
the way I had planned it also, and obviously her just coming out of the shower,
Oh, okay.
you know.
Yeah.
Although I hadn't planned to do it after she came out of the shower,
Yeah,
but
it just happened.
it
that
just
way.
happened. For me, I planned, and obviously, like now with the whole COVID thing, ruined the plans that I had.
We
to
were
kind
in the
make
middle
it
of
a little
lockdown.
maybe more romantic, but.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't really as exciting as proposals go. Of course, being proposed was exciting. The proposal was exciting, but as grand gestures go, it wasn't really. And yeah, for that reason, I didn't feel like I needed to record it because yeah. And at the time, she, like you were saying before, she was very like close. Her Instagram account even. She
Did I
barely
even
had
had-
one. She didn't even have an
I
Instagram
only
account
got
or
Instagram
anything.
because of
Really?
him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I never had Instagram. Social media was never
So
my thing.
yeah, recording it wouldn't have made sense anyway because there would be nothing to show anyone, and she probably would have been like, "Yo, I'm not that. I don't want that
Yeah.
business of mine out there." But it was intimate.
It was.
nice.
He
It
got
was
down
just
on
the
one
two of
knee.
us, and
Oh.
I got down on one knee. I still did it properly. I got
Yeah.
down on one knee.
I
Had
cried.
the ring out.
You did.
I cry at everything.
And
I cry at everything. I'm
Don't
such a
You're
baby.
emotional.
Oh, very emotional. Even if I'm watching TV
She's-
and I see something sad, I'm like, oh, I'm feeling
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
with you.
Surprisingly,
And then-
and at the same time, she's so tough. I don't get it
At
because
work,
like
maybe I'm
yeah, it's because of work and
Uh-huh.
stuff. But
And
yeah.
are you Nini yourself? Are you gangster? Are you?
Oh, I don't know about gangster, but I am not as emotional as she is. I don't
Yeah,
like,
no.
you know, I do have moments when, yeah, that will be like, oh my God, that's really sweet. But I'm not gangster. No, not at all.
Yeah. What's
No.
your favorite memory in all this now?
in like
Of
us
what?
Both of you, the two
together.
of you. that one moment that you wish you could go back to and redo it again? Of course, you've had a lot of beautiful memories, but that one that you always wish, let's just go back.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
For me, it's probably the first holiday we took. So we went to Medina Palms, which is an amazing resort. We went there for like 2 days, just a weekend. We just managed to find a break. It was the most incredible weekend. I had such a great time.
We had so much fun.
about you?
That was
It's the same
probably the same one. I would say between that one and like the Antigua in the wedding in Antigua.
Oh, yeah. Antigua was awesome.
Because also that was one of the most amazing. The wedding itself, yes, but in general, the 7 days, the whole holiday we spent there, most amazing time I've had in a long time. That was definitely at top 5. Yeah.
And your baby is a great actor. He's acted a lot of scenes. So what's your favorite character of him?
My favorite
That is a good
one.
question. What is your favorite character?
He's acted Nick right now, of course.
Yeah.
And others now.
My favorite probably scene is in You Again, where he gets a hot slap from
You
Mimi.
again, yes.
And that was a real slap.
That
He
was a
really
real
got
slap.
hit like multiple
Yeah, that was
times.
a real slap. That was not fun to shoot, but it worked. It looked good on camera, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
it looked really good on camera. He plays these bad boys, bad characters really well.
Yeah.
And it's not how he is in real life at all. So
Would you consider bringing your kids up in a public eye, like not publicly for, but on social media, like exposing them, doing like a vlog?
Maybe not so early, but
Yeah.
I mean, it depends because like
I don't want them to have an Instagram page. You know, these babies, celebrity babies,
Yeah,
they have their own Instagram pages.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that.
They'll be
I don't
under
think I
yours.
would do that for them.
Yeah, like maybe he can show on his page.
on my page, I
a
probably
bit.
show like a bit of what we're doing and stuff. But until
Yeah.
they become aware of those kind of things and decide for themselves
Yeah,
if
it's
they
their
want to
own
have,
choice.
that's fine with me. Yeah, they can. Yeah. Plus, I'll just let them do their own thing. I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
put my content or my kind of whatever expectation on them. Like this is how it's like. No, you do your own thing. If you don't want to be, if you want to be like mom, you know, you don't really want to be like out there. That's fine. Yeah.
Who's gonna be the disciplinarian as you see each other? Huh.
That is
You'll be
right
the
off the
spoiled,
bat.
like, the spoiled
Oh
one.
yeah, for sure. Doesn't matter what
You're
what
a tough
gender
one.
we get.
Yeah, I will have to stop him from giving them
Everything.
He's
I'm
going to
just
be a
so,
problem.
I'm just like
He's going to be a
emotionally
problem.
inside, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, I just want you.
And if
I
we
just
have a
wanna love you.
daughter, finished.
Even worse, yeah.
Even worse.
How many kids do you plan to have, maybe? Hopefully.
We'll try with one and see how
we
it
haven't
goes.
we haven't really talked and discussed past one.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So we'll have the one, and then we'll see what happens.
Whether another one can come.
If
Yeah.
another one can come,
Butter twins.
if not, I think we'll still be okay. But we haven't got as far as one. That's as far as we've discussed. Yeah.
What was your notion on marriage before you got into it? What was your idea? What idea did you have in your head?
My goodness, I don't even know. I knew that I would like to get married at some point when I found the right person, for sure. I just expect marriage to be an extension of a relationship. I never really expected much.
You never had
to
those crazy ideas?
No, to me it shouldn't really change. It's a piece of paper, and yes, it's important, and you're making that commitment to each other. But I make that commitment when I'm in a relationship with someone. To me, it's yeah.
What about you, sir?
I don't really know. I didn't really have an expectation of marriage or like what ours would be. I don't know. Maybe you're just pumped up on so much love juice you don't even think about it. Because at the time I was just like, I just know I want to be married to this woman. Yeah. I have no idea what. And anyone who tells you they know, they don't really know. Nobody knows what marriage is gonna be like or what it's about or what you know. Yeah. Everyone has their own way of how they do things. Yes, you were saying the relationship, it's an extension of what your relationship is. And whether you've been dating for a year or 6 months or less or even 5 years before you get married, that extension just goes into the marriage.
Yeah,
so like basically, and this is a thing that people ask me all the time, and I always tell them, the one thing that surprised me the most about us getting married was that nothing changed.
Yeah.
Nothing changed at all.
But I think we had a lot of those important conversations before we did get married. Like we discussed finances,
Oh yeah,
how
the
we're going to
important
live our
things, of
lives,
course,
how do you want to raise your children, the big conversations that should definitely be had before you get married.
Yeah.
We made sure that we had those.
and kids as well,
Yeah.
having kids, you know, so, you
Yeah.
know, because like you never know, you might want to marry her and then she don't want to have kids and I want to have kids, and then what happens then?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, once you've had all those conversations, which we did at the beginning, because we just clicked so easily. Yeah, I guess that's what made it so easy. And I was like, yeah.
So you guys make marriage look so heavenly and so sweet. Do you ever disagree or fight?
Yeah, all the time.
What was your biggest fight?
I think we had one this morning.
Yeah, we disagreed.
We had one this morning. Yeah.
And it's over the most irrelevant, stupid things.
What happened? Sorry.
Hanging artwork on the wall.
We're kind of redoing the house that we have here as
Yeah.
well, and so we had some workers coming today to like hang up some paintings
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, so we had an
a
argument.
Nice, it was a nice debate.
It was a debate, yeah, about the arrangement of said
Of
pieces.
the art. See how
Yeah.
ridiculous. It sounds
Yeah.
so ridiculous.
Those are the kind of arguments.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's about as
small
yeah, that's about as big as
Yeah.
it gets, really.
So what do you do when you get angry by day? What so
I mean, obviously, I am always right, so
oh
he just
the
needs
wife
to.
is always right.
It's true.
For real.
Oh yeah, sure is right.
You haven't heard that expression, happy wife, happy life?
Yeah.
That's the truth, by the way.
No.
It's the truth.
Show the other man your ways.
No, we
So,
we
as
kind
in,
of talk it
Are
through.
you a quiet person when you're angry? Or you
No.
talk it out?
I like to get it over and done with. We disagree. Why do we disagree?
We talk
How
it
are we
out.
going to
Or
resolve?
the both of you together?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate like hanging on an argument.
Yeah, I hate that.
Going
too.
to bed with an argument. I
Yeah, you know they always
I
tell you
can't sleep.
never go to bed angry, especially with your partner or whatever it is.
Yeah,
And a lot of people, yeah, they'll be like, yeah, you know, we can just talk about it in the morning. Maybe it works, but it is actually a thing that it's like, yeah, don't do that. Don't
Yeah,
do
don't.
that.
Yeah.
If you can resolve it right now, squash the beef,
yeah,
move on.
yeah.
What's his love language?
Gifts, gifting.
Uh-huh.
He loves to receive presents.
Hers is time,
Yeah,
spending quality time.
quality
Yeah,
time. Yeah,
time. Yeah, she loves. That's probably her number one. So you can have two, time and physical touch, I
Yeah,
guess.
physical
But that
touch.
just means like, you know, like she likes to like be held and cuddled,
Yeah,
and you know
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the kind of things that she likes.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to just be sitting next to me.
Yeah.
We have to be holding
Yeah, we
hands.
must be holding hands.
Oh.
We
She
must.
likes that kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
me too as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, quality time for sure is
Yeah.
hers. Yeah.
From your Instagram stories, you guys, Danny, please, can you please open a YouTube channel for us and vlog each and every moment the way you woke up? and
Let me
see
tell
the
you,
flags?
I feel like
sweetheart,
it'd be
after
so
watching
boring.
you do this, I don't know if we have the time. I don't know if we have the time for that. And I think that's the.
We're
we've
not
been-
that exciting. I feel
And
like
also that-
people would be so bored. They'd be
People
like,
would be like,
uh-huh,
oh my
they're at
god, we
home.
thought their life was so glamorous.
No.
It is not. It is not. I mean, it's our life is so, like, you wouldn't believe how normal our life is, guys.
So you
There
wouldn't
will be-
consider
No.
ever having a
Unless,
channel?
here's the
So-
thing, I feel like if you were going to do something like that, you would have to have a niche. You'd have to have a very specific kind of thing that
Yeah.
our show would be about, let alone just about being about us. But what is it about, what are we doing together on the show that makes people want to watch?
Yeah.
And we don't
What's
have that
different?
yet. Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Otherwise, we don't want to just follow us around and see what we're doing. It's not very exciting.
So besides Lenana, who is your top 3 Kenyan actors? Besides him, of course, he'll be your number 1, so besides him.
Ooh, ooh.
Do you know other ones?
Okay.
Sarah Hassan, amazing. I think she's incredible.
Love her.
I'm probably going to go with girls because we are the best. Maybe Anne Stella. She's so sweet. I love her. She's so cute. She's an amazing actress, super talented. Who would be my 3? I should probably say people that we're friends with.
I can see now you're being biased.
I'm like biased
So
now.
forget about it.
No, Gloria. Gloria, number 3.
Gloria Songoro. Yeah.
She's an amazing actress, amazing dancer, and one of the sweetest human beings.
Yeah.
She's so sweet.
Would you ever consider acting?
Me,
You're a bit from the videos usually like.
She's
"Ah,
actually
you
a
look-
good actor.
I
She's
got-
actually a good actor. You should,
Facial
I've seen
expressions
her.
are amazing.
I've seen her in her meetings
You
and
have.
stuff when she's like doing her work things. She's
You're
a good
saying
actor.
I'm acting when I'm working.
No, there's sometimes when I've seen her act. Yeah, she's a good actor.
She is. Would
When
you
it comes to
consider-
work.
Would you consider?
No, no, that's for him. Leave that to him. I'm very comfortable in my finance space. That's where I belong.
All right. So, what do you love most about each other? Tuanze na wewe, Sam.
What's the most? Wow, just one thing. I have to pick one thing.
Okay, top 3 then. Of course,
This was a top
everything
three.
about her.
Top 3. Top 3 is, and this one is one I always say because this is the first thing I noticed about her is how kind she is.
She is actually.
And I remember the first few times we hung out, that is the thing that really drew me to her. When she was just so kind and she's always just willing to help, you know, even when her help is not needed. And even when she doesn't really know this person, and it's like, yeah, I love that so much about her. She has a big heart and she's really kind. And that's
People
what-
at my work might not agree.
See, at
You're
work,
tough
it's a
on
different
it.
person.
It can be tough at work.
But I
yeah.
think she has a really good heart and she's really kind. And that's,
You stole my one. I was going to say your
Really?
heart because it's the same. Well, we're just the same
I
person.
don't, am I that kind?
I think
Are you that
No.
kind?
You are.
Yeah, I'm just
You're a sweetie.
Oh, what do you hate? Hate is strong.
Hate.
Dislike.
No.
The one trait you dislike about.
hate, dislike, stroke.
Yeah, dislike.
He's not as organized.
Yeah, that's,
As I would
she
like.
tells me that one all the time.
He likes to leave things to the last minute. Oh yeah, it will be done. I was like, but you knew about it.
What
so
she's
you
saying
just
is
do it now.
procrastination.
Yes,
Yeah,
procrastination.
I'm a big procrastinator.
Can't. I
She
can't.
likes, if something happens, she wants to deal with it now.
Now,
I'm
now.
like, you will wait.
Yeah,
Let me do this thing first. I'll come back to you. She's like, no, we have to fix this now.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, right at the top, I would say patience.
She's not patient.
Wow. The impatience sometimes can be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
babe, please just.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm the worst.
That
actually.
one will try. That will try.
Yeah,
you.
it's my weakness. I have no patience at all.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And there are a lot of rising cases of divorce.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
50% of marriages now, by the
Yes.
way, 50%
What-
end in divorce.
Just God forbid, if worst came to worst, would you rather be toxic with each other together?
Absolutely
or would
not.
You rather
No,
be
no,
No way.
Divorce, for
No
sure.
way.
Everyone,
Divorce
and
for sure.
it's funny. I was just talking about this the other day with a friend of mine who actually were talking about divorce, and I don't know. People see divorce as this thing that you cannot approach, that can't happen. Like it's this massive thing, and it's like, guys, it's okay.
What's better?
What is better for your
Being toxic
relationship? What is
together,
better
or-
for your kids if you do have
Yeah.
kids in that kind
Yeah,
of situation?
exactly.
If it just the toxicness of everything that happens just makes everything worse. And you're not only doing this to yourself, you're doing this to her, you're doing this to your kids, you're doing this to your family, your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
It is okay to get a divorce. It
Yeah,
really is okay.
agree.
If it is
Agree.
the best, you
no
know.
discrimination, no nothing.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, don't just go getting divorced just because, you know, I don't know. People might be getting divorced for the wrong reasons, but like,
Marriages work. You have to put
marriages
in
work, yeah.
effort.
Yeah, I'm
Of
not-
course,
yeah,
there'll be
on that-
times you don't agree and you should aim to resolve. But if it gets to the place where there's no resolution, maybe you've tried therapy, people have
yeah,
tried to
yeah.
input,
And that's
family.
another thing. Like, I'm not saying give up if it
No.
doesn't work.
No, no,
Obviously,
no.
it is work. There's always room to try and grow and try and make things
Yes.
better and work at it and build that foundation. But
Exactly.
if you get to that point where you've really tried everything
Yeah.
and you guys can talk about it and be
Yeah.
like, listen, babe, we've done everything now and this is
it's
just
not
not
gonna
working
happen.
out. Yeah.
Then, yeah.
What's
divorce.
your secrets, you guys? You're so happy, and
Secrets?
you're making me feel singularly singular. Anyway,
Oh.
but what's your secret, you guys? Like, you guys are so cute. You're ever, of course, there are those little disagreements, but what keeps your marriage bubbling always? You know, most of the times that is.
I would say
He's
number
my,
one
he's
is,
my favorite person. That's it.
Oh.
oh yeah,
just
we're
my
best
favorite
friends,
person.
number one. And I'd say communication for sure.
Yeah.
We always
Yeah.
communicate about everything, and this is not like, I'm not talking about communicating at keeping tabs on each other, tell me what you're doing. I'm talking about opening up to each other about everything that's going on,
Yeah,
whether it's good,
that's
whether
true.
it's bad. If I have something that I feel that's not sitting right with me, I always open up and tell her about it. And that, because you know that stuff can eat at you,
Yeah.
and if you're not careful, that's what's gonna bring up all these things that destroy the relationship. But I think communication,
Being
in
very honest.
every sense of the word,
Yeah.
communication is definitely key.
Agree.
And yeah, and we don't lie to each other.
Yeah.
That's
No.
another thing. Yeah, we don't lie to each other, because again, that's just
There's no point. You're
There's
always
no
found out.
point.
There is
Yeah,
no point
yeah.
to lie. It will come back on you, or you'll forget the lie. and-
yeah. And again, I'm not talking about like, oh, you know, like doing things behind her back, the cheating thing. No, I'm talking about like even the simple things. Just don't lie about it. Just
Yeah.
tell her like it is.
Yeah.
tell me like it is, and then we'll figure this thing out
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
Exactly.
And you're blessed you have someone who doesn't like clout chase.
Mm.
So your life is quite peaceful.
I can't.
But there are those ones, Kitambo stories that come up. How do you deal with them?
There will always be stories, I feel.
Oh yeah,
Someone
for sure.
will always try and manufacture something, a look that was given, a photo that might be taken where he's looking at a girl and I'm over it. Like, those things are going to happen in life. And it's okay, I don't feel bad. Everyone's trying to do their thing. If that's the business that you're in, fine. I'm at peace with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly,
so
yeah.
bad stories will always be there.
I want to be as secure as you are when I grow up. And advice to the young people out there, the couples as well.
Don't rush. I would say don't rush into things. Make sure you take time to get to know each other. Discuss the important topics before you start taking your relationship to the next level.
Yeah.
And don't feel pressure. I feel like there's a lot of people talking, oh, you're this age, you've reached 28, why are you not married, kids? Take your time.
Take your
Everything
time.
happens at your own pace.
I would
That's what's
say
important.
also know yourself
Yeah.
before trying
Yeah.
to give yourself to someone else. You know,
That's
you don't
very
even
true.
know yourself yet.
You have to love yourself
Because
first.
yeah, because you know, like now you might sit down. It's like, okay, fine. She says I should get to know this person, whatever. But if that's not where you are, that's still fine.
Yeah.
We're not talking. You don't have to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
You can be single all you want, and that's still okay.
Yeah,
So you
very
know,
much.
just be content with yourself. Be happy. Once you get to that point where you feel like, okay, now I want to settle down, do the important things. But now also, if you just want to like be single, being single is okay.
Live your best life.
Now I want us to swap. Come here, kidogo. I want to
Swap.
make you do
I come here.
Yeah, kidogo tu.
All right.
In 2 minutes to 2 minutes, into her eyes, tell her whatever you want to tell her. As in,
What do you
The
mean?
next things. As in, like, express your love to her. Of course, you do it on a daily
That's
but
a
yes.
weird thing,
I
though.
know,
Yeah, because I do
I
that
never
every
saw
day.
it
You're
coming,
acting
I
like
know.
you're acting like this is a reunion, and we had broken up, but now we're back
No,
together. And like
no.
these are the things I wanted to tell you, love, before we got
But
back
no, but
together.
seriously though, just say something nice. Appreciate her
Uh,
directly.
okay.
No.
You are my best friend. You are my rock. I love you so much, and I never want to spend another day without you. Yeah,
So cute. I'll cry.
I still think it's so weird though.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way. I can't wait for us to be together permanently,
Yeah.
not doing this backwards and forwards thing.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for what the rest of our life has in store.
Oh,
Yeah,
Aww.
love you, baby.
I love you too.
So what's your okay?
And now we're married. I feel
I
like
know.
that was like a. Yeah, you were marrying us now.
Yeah,
That was what
that was our
happening.
vows. That was our vows.
Yeah, I know the post. All right. So what's your describe his family with one word?
Amazing. Yeah, amazing.
Her family with one word, loving, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were very loving and caring, and they just took me in and they just accepted me as like one of their own. And
Same.
yeah. And
Like
I
his
actually
parents are
I
my
love
parents.
her parents so much. I love spending time with them. They're awesome. Her mom is my mom already.
Yeah.
Her dad is my dad. It's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, religion. Jesus, I had forgotten. Someone told me to ask this about religion. So, do you go like to the same church or something?
Well, honestly, we're not very religious, actually.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I'm not. So I'm not religious. I didn't really grow up religious.
I grew up religious.
Yeah.
My parents are very religious. They're very Christian. But growing up, I found my own way, and religion is a very warped society, and I'd rather just be my own self. I don't know how that makes sense, but
does.
yeah. But in short, we're not very religious.
Yeah, we don't go to church. That would probably upset some
I
people.
don't know if that upsets anyone, but I
No,
feel
no,
like
not
we
judgments,
no. Here's the thing. Also, we do respect religion,
all
of
religions.
it. I mean, to each their own. But so I'm guessing. I hope we don't get any need for that because we
Yeah.
respect religion as well. But we're
Yeah.
just not religious ourselves.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Please, morning, like, think at us going there.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having
thank
us.
you
This
so
has
much
been
for having
awesome. I
us.
am so glad that we got to do this, especially with her being here now. And great time, and we love being here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm your small sister. Okay, so I'm just forcing things to
I know.
Just kidding. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. This has been an amazing, amazing exclusive episode. I know it's been long. I'm sorry, but we had fun. I hope you have had your own fun as well, guys. I hope you've learned whatever you wanted to learn about them. The conversation does not end here. You can hit me up on my Instagram, Kesh Gracie. Tell me what else you like them to answer, and they'll answer on their Instagram pages.
Yeah.
At Lenana Kariba, at I am Helen 13. Thanks. Yeah, guys. So tag them, follow them, and support Nick. Support Nick. Watch Single Kiasi. It's on Showmax, and it's amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm your girl McKenna, and this has been Vlog with McKenna. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Thank you so much to my videographers, Manu and Vic, Ruth Entertainment, and thank you so much to Pete's Cafe, where you always have your tea as I give you the tea, you know.
I like that.
It's located at Nyangumi Road, Arc, and this is the place. Kataka Patana na Ofeneke, all those amazing celebrities and amazing people like Lenana. This is the place to come. So, until next time, God bless. Ciao.